Hey everybody, it is several hours later, coming back to you. We have burnt uh, over half of this. As you can see, that little side there just did not want to go, but there's not much there. As trying to get this side to catch, I just stoked it over here. Um, I tried bringing some stuff over here and getting it going. It just does not want to go from this side. And I've been trying to get the hot spot to move. Because there's a lot of full trees under here, so um, we're trying to get her burnt up here, and some other time we can get all that burnt up. And I know I may get comments on the other video. We did call our local 911 non-emergency line and let them know we would be doing this today. So they didn't get any calls saying, hey, there's a fire, and get here and it's a controlled fire. So that way, also in case anything happened, they would know we were burning. So, any of this little stuff that's flying up here could go and land anywhere and catch something else on fire. Anything's possible. This could have easily got out of hand and gotten out of control. But we've kept it under control. And this side over here is still trying a little bit. But there's no open flames here. There's a bunch of them shrubs that I pulled up with the skid steer. Obviously there's a bunch of dirt in there. And I don't have equipment to toss all this and combine it and all that. So we've been out here fighting it by hand. I've been using the leaf blower trick to add air and get her nice and hot and keep it moving along. So just wanted to bring y'all back in. I'm sorry it had to be 2 videos, but I wouldn't have been able to keep my camera on for this long, and I would have ended up losing the ability to keep it going for y'all. So some of this did burn, but our wind has been from that way. It's supposed to be coming from the southeast, but I guess I misunderstood it, and it's going that way. Not quite sure. It has died down quite a bit, so we haven't really been getting a breeze. But so the wind is more coming from this direction today instead of this direction today. So we got a lot of brush cleaned up. I got that Widowmaker pulled down out of there so I can get it cut up, and then we got a few stumps and things left, but it has cleaned up nice. So we've had a charged water hose out here the whole time, just in case. So always practice safety, guys. This is not a how-to video. This is just me bringing you along on what I'm doing, and you always practice safety, guys. I've been on the fire department before, and I still don't know everything. So I made a really good fire line, and I have extended that fire line throughout the day as this has burnt down, and I've kept everything nice and contained, and luckily it went well. We didn't have anything get out of control. We didn't have anything go anywhere it shouldn't have went, and I haven't gotten any phone calls saying, hey, you caught something on fire. So all is well. But if you don't know, guys, just get a hold of your local fire department. They can guide you, they can tell you, or they may even tell you not to do it if you don't know what you're doing. But some of them are still willing to do training courses on things like that, burning, and
Okay, where are they?
some of them aren't. So either way, it's a good idea to call and let them know that you are going to have a fire. It is still kind of that winter time. Some people are still got fires burning. I don't know how, but it was a beautiful day today. It had rained good, and there were no fire bans, no fire warnings for us. So we're getting her done, guys. We're getting her done. I am not a professional by any means, but I have learned some tricks and stuff over time, and we're just burning a brush pile. That's all we're doing. So do not take any of my advice. Don't don't copy me, because I'm not going to be responsible for your decisions. This was a bigger burn pile than I have ever done in my entire life, and I done it. Can I say we got lucky? I don't know. But this had to be done. The conditions were perfect for it, and I have waited and waited. We tried to burn before, and the conditions were not right. It just would not go. And it's unfortunate I can't get this over that hot spot, because that would be just absolutely awesome. And I'd love to have gotten more of that cut up, but from dragging everything else up here and stoking this and turning it, I just would not have had time to do anything with that over there. And there's not as much there as what it looks. I did a video on that before. We walked up on the other side back here, and it's just because they're cedars. They're massive and take up a lot of space. But once that is all cut down and everything, we might have another pile like this, but I don't think it's going to be that big. But we're going to keep working on it. We got a lot more rain on the way, and then we're supposed to have a dry spell. So I don't know what all I will get done. I'm thinking I may do some work in the house and see if I can figure out at least a plan to start some electrical. I really don't want to start tearing into the walls until it's a little bit warmer, because we can always sit in front of an air conditioner. It's hard to heat a house without insulation. So a lot of this is blown-in insulation. I am looking for an insulation vacuum, because I'd like to just get rid of it and go with regular insulation. We can't do the spray foam, unfortunately. I would love to, but it's just not in the budget. But we do plan on re-insulating the house, and we're just going to see how it goes. I'd love to get the wiring done, and that just be one more thing checked off the list. That's a basic need right there. You got to be able to have heat, and as hot as it gets now in the summer times, you got to be able to cool down. So that being said, I don't know what all we'll get done over the next few days of rain, but we're gonna keep on cooking either way. We're gonna keep on cooking. So keep on trucking. Guys, don't end your journey just because something went wrong. Just get back up and keep trying. I can tell you it's hard. It's hard sometimes, but it's what we got to do. We got to keep pushing, and eventually something will work out. And I can tell you more than anybody that from experience, that you got to get through the hard times to get to the good times. And I am more than over the hard times, for sure. You guys, just keep your head up and keep on trying, keep on pushing forward, and eventually you will meet your goals. And believe me, it is much easier said than done. Much easier. I struggle all the time, but you know, I don't stop. I never have. I've never been one to quit, and I've never been one to give up. I've learned when to walk away, but I always come back to it, and I figure it out. So stay strong, keep on your journey, and it'll work out. It'll work out. It may not be exactly how you planned it, but it will work out. So the children have been working on trying to get this little pile started, and she just lit a cedar on fire. So yay to the kids. Da-da-da. It is supposed to get down to freezing tonight, guys, so we're going to be getting out of here and trying to get a fire lit in the house and get us some dinner. And we're just going to let this thing burn because they're calling for thunderstorms tonight. I've got a good fire line around here. This is not going to go anywhere. There's no real big cedar in there that's just going to take off on us anymore. It's just going to sit there and burn and smolder, and I'm sure there'll be quite a bit of heat in there for a few days because there's some pretty big stuff in there. But for the most part, I think it's just going to dwindle down and go out, and we'll fire it back up another day. But it was nice. It was nice to get this burnt. I mean, look how much space that just cleared up. I mean, it's all open through here. Can you imagine when this isn't here now? If it was a little bit more light outside, I would show you. There's grass just coming up all through here, all down through here, and it's a beautiful sight. So that was our goal: get this cleaned up, let stuff be able to grow in here, and we can hopefully get some seed picked up and spread out here. They have an equine mix, a couple options at our local Tractor Supply that I'm looking into. So I may throw some seed out here at some point. I want to get this cleaned up more and maybe see if I can get some equipment in here. We can get more of these stumps and stuff took out of here and get it a lot cleaner, work up that soil a whole lot more, and give the seed something to bed into. Because right now this is just hard ground, and I don't want to be out here with a garden rake trying to rake up some soil. So just with working a machine back and forth, I've worked all that up down through here, and I could throw a seed on there and it would take off. I about guarantee it. But the rest of this still needs broke up and get that nice fluffy layer on top. And I could easily do that in a matter of time with the right machine. Some of these stumps I'll have to have a bigger machine. But that skid steer took out some pretty decent size stumps. I was able to just dig the bucket underneath them, and that one there is probably about 6 inches around. That one there probably about 4 inches around right there, just to give you guys a good estimate on what I was able to remove with that thing. So I could clear a lot of this even with just a little mini excavator, just getting underneath these, popping them up, and then pushing them into a pile. So we'll see what time brings. We'll see what we can get done, but I will for sure be burning this brush. We're gonna get this stuff cleaned up, and we'll just do what we can when we can, and we're gonna hope for the best, because that's all we can do. We are absolutely working ourselves to death to try to get this place functional and usable. So guys, enjoy. if you guys can hear that, but we'll exit the nice crackle of a fire. Isn't that relaxing? I absolutely can't wait to use the fire pit. I love sitting outside even if I'm by myself around the fire pit. So guys, take time to relax, take time out of your day, and you know, try to enjoy it. We don't get a whole lot of time anymore. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to do the usual. Hit the like button, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and hey, share us to somebody. That way we can grow. And I can't promise the best content as some of these other people can deliver, but I will definitely bring you along with me as much as I can. I'd love to get some kind of tripod or something for the phone, and you know, be able to catch more footage and things, but that's in time. We'll do it in time. But this is our journey. Yep, guys, we are working our way up, and you know, this was pretty much ground zero when we got here, and sometimes I forget just how far we've come. So thank you all. I hope you had a blessed day, and I hope you have a rest of the wonderful week that we have ahead of us, and we will see you next time. Well, I wish y'all could feel the heat off that right now. Good night, everybody.